displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker. Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave the Parker. We are at Little Talbot Island State Park. We are in Northeast Florida. And I see there is an information board with trail map here. So let me go ahead and show you what we're planning to do with this hike. We're parked down here at the main beach parking area. And so that's where we started and that's where we're going to end. Before I started this video clip, we hiked along a paved bike path up along the park entrance road, back out the park entrance road. Right here is where we're at right now. And so our plan, we're going to hike around the Dune Ridge Trail. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go clockwise around the Dune Ridge Trail. The first half of the trail is inland on the top of the dunes, on the Dune Ridge. And then this trail heads out to the part I'm really interested in. So it heads out to the beach, and the back part of this trail is along the beach. Grand total, it's about 4 miles. And so that is the plan for the hike today. There's another piece of little information post about this trail. As I mentioned, we are at Little Talbot Island State Park. We are in Northeast Florida. We're about 30 miles northeast of Jacksonville. Today is Tuesday, January the 31st. And the temperature right now is 69 degrees. It's not too warm, it's a little cloudy. It is humid, because it's Florida, so it's always humid. But really nice day to go hiking, and so we will get headed around the loop. That's the 1 mile marker. Mile markers appear on this trail every half mile. And we are about 30 minutes into the hike now. Mostly it's been like this. A lot of dense greenery. There's some palmettos over here. Saw a few palm trees off in the distance. There aren't any right here, but saw some of those. Saw some oak trees and some pine trees. Hope you can hear the birds on the microphone. I've heard a lot of birds on this hike. I haven't seen a lot of birds due to the dense greenery. I've seen a few birds, just not a lot of birds. Very pleasant, wide trail. There were a couple of areas where the sand was a little bit softer. But for the most part, pretty easy going, just mild ups and downs. We will keep heading northbound atop the ridge. We're almost an hour into the hike now. And we have now reached the heart of the dune area. We headed northbound for almost an hour. Then just a few minutes ago, we took a turn to the right. And we have some soft sand here underfoot. And I can hear the surf pounding, which means I think we're almost to the beach. Hope you can hear that surf pounding. That's a beautiful sound. We'll keep going until we find the beach. It's only a few minutes later, but whenever you're doing this kind of hike, there is at least one glorious shining moment on this hike. And that one glorious shining moment is right about now. That glorious shining moment when you finally walk out onto the beach. Beautiful out there. That's the trail marker. If you were doing this hike the opposite direction, that's the trail marker you would need to help find this point of entry where you exit the beach and enter the trail. We are doing the opposite, so we are going to exit the nature trail area, and we're going to turn right, and we are going to head down the beach here on Little Talbot Island. We're hiking southbound along the beach. It is absolutely gorgeous out here today. Low tide was only about an hour ago. And so the beach is really wide right now. I've read that at times of high tide, there can be some areas where it gets really narrow, and therefore it can be hard to get through. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about that for the time that we're here today. Whenever I hike along the beach like this, I always think of my mom. She was from Tennessee. I'm from Ohio. And there aren't any beaches in Tennessee and Ohio. And so it took us a long time. It took her over 60 years before she finally made it to the beach. I took her to Daytona Beach, down here in Florida. She liked to walk up and down the beach and collect seashells. Absolutely gorgeous out here, just a little bit overcast. Just enough mist to kind of diffract the sun. We'll keep going southbound. We made it down to the beach access that leads to the parking lot, the main beach parking lot, where our car is parked. Therefore, we're almost to the end of this hike. This has been a beautiful hike. A little bit of dune scrubland. Beautiful walk along the beach. Probably my favorite state park here in Northeast Florida. Little Talbot Island State Park. I do want to thank you for watching. Parking full-time would not be anything without the people who watch. There's a seagull over there. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. And if you really like this sort of thing, please click the subscribe button. That helps other people to find this video and encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. So I'm going to cut this video from Little Talbot Island State Park, Northeast Florida. I'm Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.